Welcome back to another exciting episode of Dad Dimes. This is episode 16.
1-6.
Feels like forever since we did one of these.
Oh, yeah.
But it's been a week.
It's been a week. I think the last week we were talking about the same thing, that it's been a week, and then we automatically went into ports. But, how do you top that week? You have this week.
You have another week, absolutely. This week was kind of exciting.
Oh.
Birthday shenanigans.
Yeah.
I turned 39. So that was cool. You know, one step closer to 40.
You've now entered the last frontier until 40.
Yep.
So now you're on a countdown of 363. Man, see how fast time is flying?
I know.
Wow.
It's pretty exciting, I must say.
I mean, that's one word for it, is that it's exciting. I mean, I don't know what 40 is going to feel like, but it's coming.
It probably hurts.
And we're going to talk about why and how you felt that it hurts here in a minute. Before we do that, Dad Dimes episode number 16, we were talking about the Bardstown Bourbon Company.
Yes, sir.
Discovery Series, Season
7.
Yep.
This bottle right here is 57.25 alcohol by volume.
ABV.
Which is 114.5 proof.
It's supposed to be a little hot.
Yeah, it's going to be a little hot. Well, it's supposed to be. I didn't write the blends down because there's a lot of blends, but this is a blended whiskey. A blended bourbon. We got 3 12-year bourbons that's been blended together. 2 from Kentucky, 1 from Ontario. We have another one from Indiana that's a 7-year, and then a Tennessee bourbon that's been aged 17 years. But there's only 8% of that in this guy, so.
So it's almost right. 8% Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm excited about it. I mean, the Bardstown has good reviews, but so did Traveler. And Traveler kind of fell a little bit short.
Yep. Didn't get the double D
award. Did not get the double D award. But you know what? I'm optimistic. We have an opportunity to make up for some shortfalls, pitfalls even, in the Bardstown, and it is nice.
I don't know if you noticed that the corn flour or whatever corn thing on the back.
I did not notice that. Let's see what we can do here.
It's pretty sweet.
Turn this guy on for all of those watching at home. We should be doing some live episodes coming up soon. Probably, I always say next week, but if you find the time, next week's going to be that time, and we're going to see if we can live stream. The downside, the reason why we haven't done it yet, or at least in my brain, is we don't have a moderator, and I really don't want to. I don't want to do something where someone might, one of our many millions and millions of listeners in 6 countries, 15 states. Just saying.
No big deal.
They're pushing out content, asking us questions, and we're not going to capture what they really want to hear. And I don't want to miss that. So we got to.
So if you'd like to be part of the Dad Dimes team, please send your applications to daddimes.com. Info at daddimes.com.
Yeah.
Reach out to us on any one of our social medias. Facebook, TikTok, X, Instagram, or you could text us.
Email.
Yeah.
That's probably the best way of doing it. Comment via YouTube. I think that works as well. Because we're on YouTube. Yeah. You can comment on that. But hey, let's crack this thing. And then
we pay very well, too. We can negotiate salary, but it's going to be beer and bourbon. So
not in that order.
Not in that order. And if you're not a beer drinker, you could just have bourbon, or vice versa. Right?
Yeah. And if you're neither, then it's probably not the show for you. But you never know. Maybe.
Yeah.
It might make it a better show.
True.
So we're going to pop that cork. Yeah. On the Bardstown. I know, it's crazy.
What the fuck was that?
We call that a double popper.
All right.
All right, so right now I'm going to throw this out there. Bardstown can do a little bit of extra work on their cork and seal system.
A little extra glue goes a long way.
That sounds good. I got you. Appreciate you. This is actually a rather nice bottle.
That bottle's nice.
I mean, if I could pull the... I might. I would take... No, I will. I could pull that label off. And you've seen them. I think actually you're the one who showed it to me. You can fill these with
Citronella oils.
Citronella, yeah. And they have wick systems that you could put in that top and make those, the citronella candles.
And it might be cool just to leave a label on there and still have it.
Yeah. I get bored, though. So peeling labels is kind of like a pastime.
All right.
But I don't know. Bardstown.
You get bored and I'm lazy, so.
That's why we work together.
That thing, if somebody throws that at you, that bottle, it's going to hurt.
It's actually a rather nice, which it makes me wonder. Haven't got in there yet. Haven't done the sniff. Did they put too much money in the bottle? We're going to have to find out.
We'll find out.
All right. Ooh. That smells delicious. What are you pulling off it?
Definitely getting some vanillas, caramels.
Well, I mean, thank you, whiskey. Thank you, bourbon. Age it long enough.
To it.
It's going to have some.
Definitely sweet.
It's going to be sweet.
Not picking up anything out of the ordinary for me.
You're not getting any wildflower?
Nope. We should taste that on the notes, though. So the tasty notes are walnut, brown sugar with a burst of wildflower, tangerine, leading to a baked Honeycrisp apple and dark chocolate.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not smelling walnut yet.
No.
I mean, this doesn't smell like a nutty bourbon.
Not at all.
Maybe when you get it in your mouth.
Never had nuts in my mouth.
First time for everything.
Yes, Daddy.
Thank you, Bardstown. I appreciate the opportunity. We're well acquainted. I said hello. Said hello again. How are you? What are you tasting? Oh. I taste 114.5 proof.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, yeah. And there's the walnut. I could taste walnut. Yeah, it actually has a very distinct walnut taste to it. Congratulations on that. I don't know how you put that in a bottle.
I think once we cool it off, definitely we'll be able to pull a lot of stuff out of there.
I was excited about the tangerine. It didn't just say apple. It said, what kind of apple?
Honeycrisp.
Honey, which are some of the best apples.
The best damn apples out there.
Yeah. I
didn't get dark chocolate.
Not feeling the chocolate yet. I am starting to get a little bit more of the tangerine flavor. Let it mellow a little bit in the mouth. You're going to get some citrus, which is, again, bravo to be able to have an adventure as you're sipping this.
This one does kind of heat you up in the chest.
It burned my esophagus. I like it. That's pretty delightful. Mm-hmm. They didn't just put the money on the bottle and the bottle art. They put the money in the bottle, and that's where it's at.
Still trying to pick up some notes.
Because it's still burning your tongue. Let it numb your tongue for a minute, and then everything else will start to be able to pick it up.
Yeah, my tongue's getting pretty.
Yeah. That is one thing that I found with the Scotch over in the Macallan 18, is if you allow that to stay in your mouth long enough, it'll actually melt down into your jaw. And that is such a weird sensation. Yeah. We'll get to that one at some point, but this is a little too hot to just leave on your tongue because
it burns.
Yeah, it's warm. So birthday, you 39. Your wife doesn't believe you. She keeps mentioning 40. She wants to skip ahead while she can skip back. Which, I mean, I get it. I understand that. You're 39.
Yep.
Birthday, day after your birthday, you went for the first time this season because we were training for the PGA last year.
2 years ago.
Okay.
2 years ago, we were training for the PGA.
Yeah.
Last year, we had a baby.
Yep.
This year, getting back at it.
Got the first. Well, I mean, we have a chipping series out front. When it gets warm again, kids are outside playing, and we can make that happen. First time golfing in a little while.
Which, I mean, yeah, it was. Anytime you're golfing, it's fantastic.
No, I'm not saying it wasn't a great day.
It was a great day. I mean, I did a little pour. I shot a 81. You shot a 68?
It's been a while. I think it was like a 68, 7. Could have been
somewhere around there, yeah. But needless to say, we had fun.
We had a good time. Yeah.
With Dave and Kenny. I remember their names.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, I'll throw this out there. For them being in their 70s, they played a great game.
Yeah. Just shot straight. I guess when you're 70, you've learned how to shoot straight. Hopefully.
Or do you have the time to play 3 times a week?
Yeah. I currently don't.
Not yet, but give it some time. It's going to come back. We're going to make this happen.
Agree.
I like it. Good day at golf. Beautiful weather. Absolutely beautiful weather. I like the course, the Knolls over at Riverdale. It used to be, I don't think it still is. It used to be a PGA certified course.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it was the Knoll. I think it was the Dunes.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I don't think they kept that accreditation.
Okay.
I haven't seen it in a while. I mean, you see it with the price. At some point, you see it and you're like, oh, I'm playing on a PGA. Yeah. Ugh. I like it. I like the Knolls. I think it was a good time. We got 18 holes in. They had a sign up, which is rather concerning because, I mean, we're all about drinking responsibly here at DadDimes. And, they had some signs posted. I don't think it was what they meant.
But we followed the rules. Yeah. That's for damn sure.
Do you remember what the sign said? It
said, do not drink water on the golf course. Or no drinking water on the golf course.
And no drinking water on the golf course. And, with a misplaced comma or a non-existent comma, it makes you think that, when the cart attendant, because it could be either.
Yep.
I've never seen either, but I whatever. I'm going to keep that open. Comes around, and you're like, oh, well, I can't drink water out here, right? So what else do you got? Shots?
Double Jack and Cokes, and then micheladas.
Yeah. What they really meant was there is no potable drinking water on the golf course. So you're supposed to hydrate or bring water with you, but signs matter.
We had another. It wasn't a sign, but it was a lady.
I feel like it was a sign.
It was a sign. She very poorly chose her words when asking us if we want to donate money.
To a cause.
At a store. Yeah.
To actually, it's probably a really good cause.
Really good cause, but the way she worded it, I was like, I want no part of that.
Yeah, the delivery of the cause. I mean,
should I tell them the delivery?
Well, I don't know how you educate the masses without speaking the truth, and this is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So she's setting up her table for her cause, and as we're walking by, she says,
hey, do you want to help with child suicide? Or is that what it was?
Yeah.
Do you want to help with child suicide?
And we're like,
no.
I'm pretty sure that you're not saying that right.
Do you want to help? Yeah, so I think, a good dime of the week is punctuation matters. Make sure you're saying the proper thing and not encouraging people to help with that, because it's a little rough.
It's going to look a little bad if your value, your term, your sign, your slogan is presented wrong. People might look at you and be like, ooh, that's a little awkward.
Yeah.
Dime of the week. I like it.
Yeah, buddy.
So we're moving back. Still getting acquainted. Still really getting in there.
Moving back.
What are you tasting?
I'm afraid.
I'm not afraid. It's just... It's clearing out my lungs.
I've been having asthma trouble, so that's a good deal. Clear those puppies out.
I knew what we were getting into at 114.5.
Yeah.
But...
What are you tasting?
I'm tasting burning. I mean, I can feel the flavor. I can pull the hint. Not getting chocolate. It's just hitting my throat right now, and it's hard to...
This one's definitely one we should go on the rocks with.
Yeah, that one's going to be going on the rocks. We're going to bring that back a little bit, I think, with a little bit of dilution, which, you need to do sometimes. I mean, you do a higher proof to really embolden the flavor, and then you can start to
Scale it back slightly.
Yeah, yeah. Pull those flavors out by adding a little bit of dilution.
Which is the solution to pollution.
That's what the people at the hazmat class said.
Oh yeah.
Things.
Other things that have gone on.
Yeah.
Is our bet is now officially a bet.
It's official.
We have Russell Wilson going to the old Pittsburgh Steelers. Or as me and my brother and my cousin used to say, Pittsburgh, P on the other. That's what we would chant for Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Never liked Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Steelers, never been to the city, but
okay.
Steelers, not a fan. Still not a fan. Russ went there. They also signed Justin Fields.
Yeah.
And
Dream team.
Yeah. It's gonna be very nice watching them go 5-12.
It's gonna be glorious
missing the playoffs.
Seeing them at the bowl. And being like, man, I mean, I know it was a really good rebuilding season for the Broncos. Maybe next year. Listen, man, you don't even have a quarterback yet.
We're drafting him. We got him. He's coming.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the worst that's going to happen is I'm going to lose a bottle of whiskey. The best thing that's going to happen is I'm going to gain a bottle of whiskey.
I think the best thing in either way is we both get a drink the bottle of whiskey.
It's going to be on the show. We're going to be drinking it. So, I mean, it's so win-win-win. Yep. But, yeah, I mean, man, that old Wilson. That's crazy that Justin went over there, too.
Yep.
Yeah. It's going to be a good season.
He said he's going to sit behind Russ, so he's going to learn.
To win. Champions.
I don't know why he went behind Russ then.
I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out when we get there.
Yep. I'm excited I got to figure out what bottle I want.
Skull.
Do they make whiskey?
No, but I could age their vodka.
All right.
Put it in the barrel for probably. If I put it in the barrel now, it won't make it any better
No.
next year. But we'll try it. I mean, I'm good with it. Alrighty, let's put this on the rocks and see where we're feeling, because this is hot and it burns. But it's if you ever had that, like, it burns so good, that's where we're at today. Oh yeah, smooth. It's smooth. Wow. Yeah, Bardstown straight, man. If you
like
can do
burning.
it, yeah, if you're into it, go for it. That was a little much. And maybe it's because it's been a week. Maybe the taste buds aren't right. Maybe it could be just me. I mean, it sounds like it's you a little bit. But
It's me too. We didn't drink as much as I thought we would at my birthday.
For golfing or for your birthday?
Or golfing.
No, we had a good time.
Had a good time, but
See, we had some Eagle Rare, some tequila.
oh yeah, Tears of Yarona.
Cheers to you.
Yarona.
My Sharona.
And then we also had some Blue Run. Shout out to my buddy Chris.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a big shout out to the tequila guys. Brought that in for you.
Derek and Brandon.
Yeah.
Got me some Tears of Yarona.
Yarona. Yeah. I'm going to say it was delicious.
It was.
I like sipping tequilas.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm out of that shooting tequila. Oh, we did do a shot, though, of Robitussin.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now there's a big push to have a certain type of Crown Royal with the blackberry. And
if you like Robitussin,
I mean,
that's what it is.
Without it mixed with anything, it is Robitussin.
Yeah.
Not even like the DM.
Just good old fashioned.
Yeah, they didn't. Oh, I don't think that would make a good old fashioned.
No, I was talking about like a good old fashioned Robitussin.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think it'd make a good old fashioned either. My nieces also brought us a bottle. Or brought me a bottle for my birthday.
Should have been us.
Did not open it yet. It's called the Wise Men.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
So I'm excited to get into that. So thank you, Trinity and Ella and Logan and Michael. Yep. Although Michael didn't come to the birthday party.
Well, I mean, not every cool kid on the block could be there.
Yeah, I'm a little upset with him.
However,
go to work.
Gotta have a job. Gotta put a roof overhead. Ugh.
Yeah. Bullshit.
There was another bottle that you got though,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm really looking forward to cracking that one.
So am I.
Blood
Oath Pact number 9.
Blood Oath. Yeah. I mean, it comes in a cool box, so the whiskey has to be horrible, right? I'm hoping not.
I'm hoping not either.
I mean, Little Book over there, it's good presentation.
Yeah.
And it was delicious.
I kind of like the Blood Oath bottle, the way that's packaged. Looks like a coffin, kind of.
I just, it reminds me of, not Constantine, John Wick, right? Here's your blood oath in. The only way to get in is to get out, and the only way to get out is to be in. That was from a different movie.
Yeah.
that was with The Rock.
Yeah, okay.
Central Intelligence. So, excommunicado.
Excommunicado.
There we go. Making it happen. So we're on the rocks. We're cool. Oh, God, I always love a cool whiskey. Nice, cool.
You could actually really get the tangerine notes from the smell with it.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, it changes the color quite a bit.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Ooh. This was a Workland Rostro. Do I have... Oh, I think I left it upstairs. I had my lighter. I want to see if it's still flammable. It's up there. I'm going to let that sit just for a minute.
Yeah.
So we had the birthday. That was a big deal. Russell heard about that. That's exciting.
Yep.
I was out of town for a few days. Had to do some cool things in other states, and I was coming back, and I was advised that there's massive cell coming through Colorado, which is going to dump a bunch of snow, and it's going to cripple the state.
Yep. Schools got closed down Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah. So, but
Thursday,
schools got shut down when it was completely dry, zero moisture, no snow.
It's like 52 out.
You look outside and you're like, I don't think we're quite there yet. Yeah. But so they all got shut down. My flight got canceled. Afternoon flight. Had to reschedule for a morning flight. Up all night, looking at checking, refreshing to make sure that the flight's on. It ends up taking off. I think boarding was at 07 East Coast. Takeoff was 8 a.m., which is 6 a.m. here. The pilot gets on the air and he's like, welcome to United flight blah blah blah, nonstop from Maryland to Denver. We're expecting nice clear skies, a really nice smooth ride until we hit Denver, and then we'll figure it out. I'm like, I don't know what you mean about we'll figure it out, but I mean, I guess you're the professional. Land, a little bit of snow. Yeah. I think here we got 6 inches, maybe. I mean,
no, I don't even think we got 6 inches here.
I think it slid off the roof at some point. It sounded like it, but it wasn't horrible here.
No,
but you get a little bit further in town, Nevada, foothills.
Yep.
What, 3 feet, 4 feet?
I think my sister-in-law said they had 2 feet.
Okay. So, I mean, it didn't hit us as hard. Shouldn't have canceled flights. Really shouldn't have canceled the school. We understand that, the teachers had to come in from out of town, so maybe, that prohibited them from getting to work, but I don't know. Snowstorm of the century didn't happen.
Didn't happen. It's going to happen this week when it's supposed to be sunny and clear. And
yeah, it's supposed to snow maybe like, a dusting 17 feet.
Which would be nice.
The frozen abyss that is Colorado. And there's some things going on. I don't know what's going on.
Well, my watch is broke to where I can't turn it off because the side button doesn't work.
You can scroll up.
Not on this one. Just goes to that. They did an update on it. And
Didn't update.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not going to stop because the people that are involved right now need to... You know what? No.
Send a text, tell them, shut the
Hang
fuck
on
up.
a second. Who's the last one to text?
Not sure.
Okay, we're going to do something. First time on the show. First time, we're going to make this happen. Let's see. And we're going to get back to the bourbon because I love the bourbon. I'm tasting the bourbon, but let's see if we can make this happen.
Who are we calling?
I don't know, but we're going to find out whether or not they're going to answer. Let's see here.
What up, Shotty?
Hang on a second.
Justin.
Hey, so we're live on DadDimes right now. And for
Did
some
you mean
reason,
to call me, man?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Can you hear?
Hey,
Hello?
hey, Justin.
I know you're on. I know you can hear me.
Oh, wait, no. Now I could hear you.
Oh, you can hear us now?
No, I really couldn't hear you.
Okay.
I thought you butt dialed me, man.
No, I didn't. So I got DJ here. We're live on DadDimes.
Live on DadDimes.
Oh,
And we
shit.
can't
What's
stop.
up, guys?
We can't stop these text messages going through. So we're just trying to figure out what is so important that you have to interrupt the show on DadDimes live.
Oh, man, dude.
What's going on out there in the old Derek world?
Warzone, man. Jay was telling me you wanted to jump on some Warzone.
Okay.
Shotties?
Damn, Shotty.
Okay. So what we're really trying to say is it's not as important to interrupt our stream right now, which is really a global hit. But you know what? That's cool. We want to do some Warzone.
We're global icons.
Well, shit, Justin. Put your stuff on freaking mute, all right? Just put it on silent.
I was talking, and that's my watch is broken. I can't turn it off. I can't turn the sound off because the button's
Don't
broken.
you guys watch enough of Joe Rogan and shit?
No.
Yeah.
He's always getting mad at people when they have their phones and like watches on and stuff.
Yeah. No, that's what we're getting at right now. Is knock it off.
Can I cuss on here?
No.
Fuck no, man.
Fuck. Fuck, God.
All right. Well, you know what? We always appreciate you coming on the show. We just wanted to give you a call, and we'll talk to you next time live on DadDimes.
That's cool.
Hey, we can make things happen now. We actually have a lot of power. We're learning some new things on the old board. We can call people up and really, actually, at some point, I want to do the wheel of random numbers and just scroll through and hit one.
Yeah.
On yours. And when they answer, doesn't matter who it is, they're on the show.
All right, man.
I don't know how weird that's going to get, but my friends over at AAA, Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, that'll probably land on State Farm.
Oh, my God.
Take the old watch off.
I mean, I'm just throwing this out there. We have a dynasty that we're building, but we're getting a lot of dings over here. And according to Derek, Joe Rogan would not be happy with what you're doing. I'm going back to the bourbon. I'm going to tell you, it has mellowed quite a bit. I am no longer at 114.5 proof, and it is delicious. It needed to water down. It really, really needed to bring that proof down.
Mm-hmm. What flavors are you getting out of it?
Taste some tangerine. I taste the citrus, which is good.
I did smell it.
No apple.
Dark chocolate?
Hints of chocolate. Yeah. Not like super dark chocolate. It's not milk chocolate, but it's not dark chocolate. Chocolata.
Walnut's gone.
Walnut's gone. Yeah, that kick to the face of walnut once you first taste it. In line with 114 proof. I mean, yeah, it's the burning walnut.
Yeah. Yeah, it's better now for sure.
It feels a lot better. Now, is it going to be something that's going to be an everydayer?
I would say not an everydayer for me.
I don't know when you pulled this out. Like, I'm trying to figure out the occasion when you're like, All right, guys and gals, hims and thems and shims.
It might be one of those, hey, I haven't had this in a while. Let's try it.
Bardstown.
And then drink it.
Yeah. I think this is like a party trick.
Yeah.
Okay, does anyone want to see me light my drink on fire?
Could be.
Has anyone tried jet fuel lately?
Who wants their chest to burn?
The slight hint of walnut. It's good. I think that it's actually a really, it's a spectacular blend. I like it. I just don't like it neat. I think that it is just, it's a little heavier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's really hot.
Yeah,
it's coming in.
We've seen 115 proof bourbons that are delicious neat, very sipping, and it's not as painful to consume. This one is, if you're not bringing down that proof just a little bit, it's kind of hard to handle.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's almost clear now.
Now that it is a very clear spirit, it's delicious.
What's that, lemonade?
You had an Arnold Palmer the other day, too.
Mm-hmm.
Arnold Palmy.
Old Arnold Palmy. Yeah. Went down smooth.
Not like Tennessee whiskey, but it was smooth.
It was pretty smooth, for sure. Yeah.
So we're coming up on, let's see, we're 16 in. Let's see here. We talked about the old rust. We talked about some dimes. Punctuation matters. Punctuation. Not punctuation. It's almost time for all those dads out there to start getting the yard ready.
That's my plan tomorrow.
Yeah, really should have aerated before the snowstorm of the century. That would have been great.
Because it rained the night before, pretty much, mostly.
Yeah.
I do gotta say, congratulations to my niece, Gianna.
Okay. Yeah, big deal.
We have a new baby, Rayla.
Yeah.
She's here. We went to go visit her. What was it? Sunday, I believe.
Sunday fun day.
We got to go visit her, and she's super tiny little peanut.
Mm-hmm.
So cute, and such a blessing to have the new niece. And we're excited for Gianna, excited to have Rayla around as well.
Yeah.
So, congratulations, Gianna.
That's a shout out.
Mm-hmm.
How many does that make now? How many is that? Your great?
It's my great niece.
Yeah.
I have one great nephew, two great nieces now, and then my niece Ella is going to have her baby in September.
Okay.
And that'll be my third great niece.
That's what happens when you get close to 40.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not a grandpa yet, so I'm sure I could be at any moment, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's from some, not from others.
I hope.
I think you should be pretty specific about that. There are some of the children that you have that should not be
Dom.
I wasn't going to say it.
Eric, he's old enough.
Yeah.
They're not trying. They're waiting, which I appreciate.
Yeah, that might end our boat opportunities if just throwing that out there. Just at least get us one season on the boat.
I'm on a boat.
That's what I'm all about. That boat life. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, I guess let's see what else we got. Got the kids coming. I wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't gonna bring it up, but now I'm trying to figure out whether or not I should. Who's our new updated? Let's see, social media. Let's see if we could.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I feel bad because we get so much support from our number one fan and
Trinity,
number two fan
and my mom, and we love you guys. However, we got a new number one in town.
The week's new top fan.
We got our week's new top fan. Shout out to my other niece, Kimberly.
I don't know if you noticed this or not. I have nothing on my side going down the. You know who you are.
Although I do see your mom.
Yeah, oh yeah, she's liking.
She's getting there.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Uh-huh.
But Kimberly's our new fan of the week. our number one fan of the week.
Yeah.
And so thank you, Kimberly. Shout out to Kimberly and Joey. They had my first great niece.
Oh, jeez.
So Kennedy, she's such a sweetheart.
Yeah.
But they also have their own insurance company too. So if you need insurance,
Okay.
let us know. We'll get you in contact, and they'll get you all your insurance stuff.
I'm going to throw this out there. The only time that you don't need insurance is when you really need insurance.
Yeah.
And then you're like, man, I really wish.
I think it's Samudio Insurance Company.
Yeah.
Something like that. We'll get the information if you want the information, and then just let us know, and we'll get that out to you, and take care of all your insurance needs.
How far are you on
How
far are you on Young Sheldon?
I haven't started 7 yet.
Oh, there's a really good insurance issue there
Oh, really?
regarding a tornado.
Well, I remember the end of season 6, they were talking about that, yeah.
Yeah, tornado came through, took a house out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just
Old
saying.
Meemaw's house.
Always make sure you have the right insurance.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. My Meemaw.
My Meemaw.
I'm going in for round 2 on the rocks. Maybe, just maybe, we're going to get a little bit better.
Yeah. Got a palate cleanser.
So where are you at on the wins? Because I heard Jer Bear say not too long ago that he is Kush Brady?
He says he's Kush Brady, but let's be real. I mean, he's referring to Tom Brady, who has the most Super Bowls of any quarterback. So winning is important, right?
For now.
I mean, for now, yeah.
Someone will always be better.
Maybe. Might take a while. However...
Not with the augmented reality glasses.
Oh, if we're going off of that, then I've far surpassed Tom Brady in my Madden career. Super Bowl wins.
And I want to get back to those at some point, because you sent me that today.
Which one?
Augmented reality. They put on...
Oh, with the putter?
Yeah. Yeah, they have new AI glasses that you could put on. It'll scan the green, and it'll tell you what direction you need to put the ball for it to hit the hole every time. And I thought to myself when I watched that, I was like, you know what? Are we living Tiger Woods?
Because it shows you the rolling stuff. Yeah.
It shows you exactly how to do that. And every time I play Tiger Woods, that's what made it happen. I'm wondering if they're going to do that for the NFL. If I throw at this angle for this velocity, it'll hit that yard. I mean, we're going to get to that point where visors are promoting this kind of stuff. Kind of cool.
I think in football it would be a little bit tougher.
Why is that? Heads-up display.
I mean, yeah, but you still got 11 guys trying to stop it, and they can't predict the movements of every. They can to an extent.
It's generated machine learning.
To an extent.
I don't know. I think they could say that historically, when your joints are pointed in a certain direction, physiologically, they cannot move without certain input. Unless it snaps in half, and then that's always an interesting one to watch.
Or slips on the turf, or...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it can start catching that. So at some point, we'll see that level of accuracy where it can say, you're going to get hit in 2, 1.
Well, if you want that level of accuracy, you just pay me $500 million a year. Or, I mean, over the course of 5 years.
You're about to get hit. Blindside.
No, I'll be the quarterback. Beat Tom Brady's record in 8 years.
I mean, technically, you probably could do it in 4.
I think he's got 7 Super Bowls, so I'd have to do it in 8.
No, I was talking about like the Chinese Super Bowl, though. So for off-season, you can go to China.
Does China have football teams?
They will now.
They got football teams.
Soccer.
Not football.
Okay, yeah. I'm just saying. We could do off-season Super Bowls. It'll be a lot better than the Pro Bowl because the Pro Bowl sucks now. Oh, let's go play some flag football. Yay.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Stupid.
All right, getting back to...
Kush.
Yeah.
I call him Kush Breeze or Kush Marino. Because, I mean, he goes out there and he gets the most kills out of everybody.
Yeah.
He just doesn't win. You know?
Yeah.
If we're looking at wins.
Isn't win.
I got the most wins, followed by Derek.
Yeah.
And then I think Brandon.
E-Town.
And then Kush. And then Justin's a daytime player. He's not as full-time as us. So, that being said, you're only like 3 under Kush as far as wins. So.
I'll throw this out there.
Impressive.
Getting better.
Absolutely.
Getting better. Which one is Kush Breeze here? Is he the 720 number? I don't want to give it out on live air because then people will start stalking him.
I mean, I'll give it out on live air.
I wouldn't give it out on live air. That's
I don't
awkward.
care. Let's
Is
see.
it a 1, 2, 3 number?
Yep.
Let's see. Is he working?
No, he's off.
Hello?
Team Jer Bear, this is the DadDimers, and we have you
What
live.
up, Justin?
We have you live on air right now.
You're live on DadDimes. Kush Breeze, how you doing?
Why you come at me like that?
No, you're live. We're actually having the conversation right now. We're talking about your kill streak versus win streak,
Okay.
and where you're at tonight.
How many wins have you got today?
I got one last night.
With me. So we're still...
Yep.
me and Derek got one today. So
Basically, I'm still the GOAT. It doesn't matter.
I mean, is it of all time technically?
I mean, Dan Marino's
Do the
considerably top
calculations, all right?
5.
Do the calculations of game played and hours played.
Mm-hmm.
Look at my KD.
Yeah.
And look at my win.
So how many wins do you have though?
Less than 20.
I have 17 wins, Justin.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
I think Justin's got 15.
I mean, it's true. But so I guess the real question is: so you've been on DadDimes before,
Yeah.
and you're at home right now. You're about to get on.
Uh-huh.
Is what it sounds like. What do you have in your glass?
I ain't got nothing in my glass.
You're not drinking nothing?
Wow.
Damn.
Nah.
All right,
I just
till
drink
next
some
time on
H2O, you know what I'm
DadDimes. God, Jesus.
H2O?
Yeah, H2O. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna throw this out there. Next time that you get a random call during a live DadDimes talkathon, I don't know what we're doing right now. Water is not the answer.
Mm-mm.
Oh, my bad.
All right, next time. See
Okay,
ya.
guys,
Bye.
about where-
I'm disappointed.
So am I.
Disappointed. It's okay. Bardstown, if you're going to do rating, let's say to 5 on the neat, what are you thinking?
Super hot.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 2.6. Neat.
Okay. This one is a little bit more complicated. I think that the flavor, I mean, the proof is the proof. You know what you're getting into at 114.
Yeah.
I think that the flavor profile is really good. I think that the blend is absolutely on par. Once we bring it down, cool it off a little bit. I want to say that if you're coming into this knowing that it's very high proof and knowing what you're getting into, it's probably like a 3.3 at least. Just because, I mean, if you know that like this is going to burn, but the flavor's there, they did a really good job on the blend, at least a 3.3.
So my first reaction when I drank it is, first taste, I was like, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
The more I have drunken, whatever,
Consumed.
the more I've consumed,
Yeah.
the flavor kind of just, for me, I'm getting like a little twinge in the back of my tongue.
Yeah.
And it's not, I mean, when I first hit it, it was great. I liked it.
Yeah.
I said it's great. It was good. But now that I'm sipping it and drinking it, it's kind of gone down a few notches in my book.
Yeah.
As far
The burn overwhelms the flavor unless you're really into that high of a proof. Going to On the Rocks, does that change your numbers?
slightly, like I said, my first sip, I said, "Oh, this is like a 3.5," when it was neat, and then as I drank it, it went down. Same thing with the rocks. It just kind of brought out the flavors, but the more I drink it, it gives me a twin, like a little a shudder in the back of my tongue. That
Well, I wonder if it's just the body's reaction to knowing what it was when it first came off the bottle. I'm wondering if you would still have that physiological reaction if you just had it on the rocks. I don't know.
Maybe.
So was your on the rocks?
On the rocks, I'm going to bring it up to 2.8.
2.8.
Slightly better.
I think you get a lot more flavor out of it. I think that it does bring out a lot of those citrus flavors, apple flavors, hints of chocolate. It removes the walnut. It's a 3.5 on the rocks. If I see Bardstown on the shelf at a local a bar, it's probably not going to be the one like, can I have that straight? Not going to happen. No. This is probably a good Manhattan. I don't like Manhattans, but I think this would take away from... let's see, we have a Manhattan. We have a little bit of bitters. We have... what's the main ingredient? Vermouth.
I was going to say bourbon.
Main ingredient is bourbon. I'm not a huge vermouth fan.
Yeah.
Because I think it's overpowering. I think this would mellow the vermouth, which I don't know if it would eat it, dissolve it maybe. This would probably be a really good Manhattan bourbon.
Okay. Never had a Manhattan.
No? Well, it's something we had to try.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will say, is this a double D award?
For me, this does not get the double D award. It gets the cap it, and we'll revisit it when we run out.
Cap it and shelve it.
Yep.
That's unfortunate. Like I said, I think the distillers did a really good job of blending it. I would not have been upset if they would have brought it down to 105, 102 maybe.
Yep.
And even sell it for the same price point. It would have been fine.
Yep.
It's a little warm. So.
And this is the Discovery Series number 7.
Yeah.
We're
up to 11 now on the Discovery Series.
11, yeah. So
things might have changed.
Yep. There's quite a few different ones where
ups and downs.
Might be better, and this one wasn't for me. I'll drink the rest of it, but I'm regretting the second pour.
No glass left behind.
Correct.
Any final... no, hang on a second. Thank you to our friends over at Cherrywood Liquor.
Cherrywood. Yeah.
They're continuously surprising us with really cool options. I think we got a Stag, George T.
George T. Stag.
We're going to be trying shortly. I think they're the ones who set us up with the Blood Oath. We got the whole table going on here, so we just thank our friends over there, our buddies over there. Absolutely. If you have the opportunity to go and say hi, go give them a hug. They'll love it every time.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, their allocated is going up, man.
Yeah.
Anytime you go in there now, you're going to see almost every time. I went in sometime early in the week, late last week. Eagle Rare is readily available. At Cherrywood.
It's where you got your Blanton.
Colonel was on the shelf. I was like, that is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
They had the Blantons for me. That's available out there. They have some really cool sets for Blue Label
Walker.
Johnny Walker. They're just constantly surprising me with their allocated. So,
yeah.
And it's available. It's something that they just have. We went to a different place, Rivero, and they're like, "Oh, you can only have one, and you have to spend X amount of points to even have access to get this one thing. Maybe if you're cool enough." Yeah, not our friends. Our friends or our buddies over at Cherrywood. They say, "You know what? Come in. Tell them you're a dimer. Done. You get a hug. Son. It's allocated. Let's make it happen."
Yep. I think that's where you got that bottle of Bland's. I think that's where the last bottle of Bland's I got was from them.
Jack 12. Dipple 17.
Yep.
Taylor.
A lot of the collection is from them.
Yeah,
so,
go down the list. That's where we got it.
I see you got the Weller Antique 107. Probably from them.
Also, yeah.
Yeah. I just noticed it just now, so.
Yeah. Because it just hopped on the shelf.
I found it.
A lot of good things. A lot of things coming.
So, thanks to our buddies.
Yeah, our buddies. Any final thoughts?
No, man. Just God bless DadDimes. God bless America.
Yeah, I think I want to put this out there. Not only does punctuation matter, the willingness to just kind of be present, be available, enjoy time with your buddies because you never know. We went golfing.
Yeah,
that was a good time, and I don't know when the next time's going to be, hopefully soon, but if it's not, those were enjoyable moments. I look forward to the next one. I always enjoyed the pastimes and, just kind of be present, take down the phone, take down all the distractions and enjoy the time that you're
Absolutely.
here. Hell yeah. On DadDimes.
On DadDimes. Cheers,
right,
buddy.
We're going to cheers. Until our next birthday. Yeah. November.